Three students are talking about their college's practice of making recordings of their lectures available to students.
I heard that our college might stop recording the lectures on our course. Did you know that? Since I started here, lectures have always been recorded, but to be honest, I don't often watch them. I do find them helpful if I have to miss a lecture for some reason, though, and I know that's true for a lot of other students.
For me, I sometimes like being able to go back and watch part of a lecture again to check that I've really understood something, especially when it's a new topic or I think I missed an important point. You know, sometimes we get so much new information so quickly that it's easy to miss something.
When that happens, I prefer to meet the tutors and ask them directly. Just listening to the same thing again doesn't help me. To improve my understanding, I need someone to explain things in a different way, not just repeat everything, so I'm not really worried if there are no recordings in the future.
Do you know why the college is considering this change? I think one reason could be because recordings which are made in busy lecture rooms with lots of people talking or other background noise can be difficult to hear. I know I have that problem sometimes.
Yes, and I imagine there are other technical problems, like sometimes the recording won't play properly. Also, I'm sure it takes time to set up the recording and then make it available for everyone quickly. I understand why the college might want to stop offering this service.
OK, but do you think another reason could be that some students choose not to go to lectures in person because they know they can watch the recordings at another time? I think that's a shame, because they miss a lot of opportunities, like being able to talk to the tutor or discuss ideas with other students. But it happens, I'm sure.
Anyway, the college is only considering the change at the moment. They haven't made a final decision yet, so we might be able to do something about it. Should we talk to other students and get their opinions? We can then send a letter or a report to our tutor with details about what everyone thinks.
Why not just use the student message group to tell everyone? I mean, just in case some students don't know this change might happen, then they can decide if they want to do anything about it. I don't think it's our responsibility to get everyone's thoughts.
I agree. I don't think we need to complain or anything. I suppose it would be interesting to ask the tutors what they think about the recordings, but that's all. Like I said, I'm not worried about this change. In fact, it could be a good thing for everyone.
The three students discussed the possibility that their college may stop providing students with recordings of their lectures. The first point they discussed was how useful the recordings are for them. The first two students thought that having a recording is good in case they miss a lecture or if they have difficulty understanding something. However, the third student disagreed. She said it's better to speak directly to the tutor if something is confusing, because just listening to the same explanation a second time doesn't help her to understand. Then they suggested possible reasons for the college's decision to stop recording lectures. They all agreed that there were good reasons for this decision. For example, there could be practical problems with getting clearly audible recordings. There might be other technical issues, or some students might be tempted to watch recordings instead of going to the live lectures. The final point they talked about was what action they should take about this change. One of the female students suggested finding out what other students think and sharing this information with staff. But the man said it might be enough to let individual students decide what they want to do. The other woman agreed that they do not need to do much. She suggested possibly talking to the tutors, but she said she didn't want to make a complaint, because she thinks not having recordings of lectures is a good idea.